Hey everyone, it's me BaRKy, and I'm here today with a different kind of video from Rimworld, and it's because I get asked this question a lot, but it's what is my current mod pack that I use to stream with, and I just play all around. So I'm going to start a new series of videos where I come up with a few mod packs that I really want to show off that I haven't before. So basically, this isn't really an advert for my stream, but for my stream I go ahead and do theme type playthroughs. I don't play the same game of Rimworld every single time I stream, and I'll use different mod packs. So for example, I might mix Zombieland with Darkest Night SK and a few other of these like realistic darkness and stuff like that make the night really terrifying. And I'll go ahead and make that mod pack and then play on that with on my stream for like a week or so. So if you want a link to that, look in the description, follow me on Twitch. I do stream on YouTube sometimes, but I'm trying to get the Twitch going, and drop me a follow over there and you can come take a look at the stream. So yeah, so right now this mod pack that I'm doing is the Ultra mod pack, and I thought I'd go ahead and start with this one because this is the current one that I'm playing with. So if I scroll through all of these, you'll get an idea of how big it is. Yeah, almost at the bottom, don't worry guys. So there we go. So we're pushing almost 300 mods on this, and it is a bit crazy. There will be a Google Documents link with all the links in it in the description. I don't have a Steam Workshop thing for it, but eventually I'll put one together, but it would take me quite a while as of right now. But yeah, so this is the Ultra mod pack, and it has a shit ton of mods. At this point though, Rimworld is not exactly stable, so your mileage may vary. Let's go ahead and initialize it. Just be warned though, with my computer, and I have a GTX 970 and i5 6600K, Rimworld is on a solid state drive, and then I have 16 gigs of RAM, even though Rimworld is 32-bit and single threaded. This takes about 4 to 5 minutes to initialize, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the recording and save you guys some time. But just keep in mind that to get into a game of Rimworld, you're gonna have to wait about 10 minutes every time, which is a damn shame. Okay, so we're done initializing. 7 minutes later. Took a bit longer this time, but you'll see all the scenarios we have from the different races. I will go through everything that the mod has once this is done. I just want to actually get into the game now. Okay, so I've generated a world. I would like to take a look at Rainforest, because we do have the Tropic Cap Rainforest mod on, so that would be pretty cool to see. But you guys can play with anything. I don't have any very heavy mod changing, any biome changing mods, and I haven't found many. But yeah, so you can see we have a few traits here. Just spawn in. You can see how crazy the colonists look. You can see how many traits they have. It's pretty impressive. Cool. Then he's a fox person. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with these guys. See how it goes. Yeah, let's check the error log when we get in. And we're here. So straight away we have leadership type. I'm going to go ahead with dictatorship and just choose random person. And you can see that our band of people, we have a Cthulhu elder thing, a normal human, and then a Leone fox type, which is pretty crazy. We have Moody over here. Look how many tabs we have there. So I'm going to turn God mode on. You can see just how crazy this is. We have everything there is to know. Then if I open up the architect tab, you can see how many different tabs we have for just things in general. And how much there is. So we have so much light, we have glass, we have ice. Production is almost half the screen. It's about half the screen just filled with production things. Blueprints are obviously blueprints. We have a few stockpiles over here. Solar roofing, transparent roofing. Orders are just normal from the allow tool. A whole thing just for fences, which is pretty nice. Furniture also almost half there. Because we have a lot of the Star Wars mods and stuff like that. Medieval is just the medieval tab. Furniture Plus is Furniture Plus tab. Genetics from the genetics mod. Power, I have a whole lot of different ones here, but we have my own BaRKy's battery. We have a few of these Glitterworld batteries, stuff like that. Because I have Glitterworld, I have portable power generator, I have water power, I have RT fuse, RT circuit, and then industrialization. Security, which is crazy. Most of this is from medieval and the Glitterworld stuff, but you do get a few race ones like these. This is from the ED Shields mod. It's pretty crazy actually. Wow, just looking at this actually makes me realize how big it is. Misk is just filled with random things, so a lot of it is Cthulhu stuff. But we also have quarry platform, doormats, more fencings, stuff like that. That's from Vegetable Garden. That's from Cthulhu. Industrial, this is from the roller mod. The flags are from the flags mod, flags core, but you can see they actually do rotate and stuff like that, which is nice. Put down the rainbow flag, it's always good. Floors over here, and you can see that we can change materials of the floors depending on what they're made out of. So for example, wool, I can make it out of all colors of wool. Just really cool. Flagstone. Put down Adobe flagstone. Do I have anything cool to make it out of? No, but titanium is awesome. Put down some tiki floors. Check out the pattern. The patterns on this are awesome though. They're really, really cool. Okay, then bridges. Obviously, we can make bridges from the bridges mod. Lets you just put down some tiling so you can walk across them, which is nice because obviously it's a major deal with this. Joy, we just have a lot of Cthulhu stuff, but now you can build mega screen televisions, telescopes, glassworks TV, archives, the personal computers from Medieval mod. For some reason, I don't know why it isn't that, but anyways. Brewing from Vegetable Garden, ship from in-game stuff, temperature from a whole lot of things. These are all from different ones. Leadership from the leadership mod, garden tools from Vegetable Gardening, pathing from the... Oh wait, they removed one of them. Where's preferred? There's no preferred pathing, unless I'm missing it. They removed preferred. Okay, anyways, and then automation, SD automation, and then Japan style, which is just a whole lot of different mods that I have enabled. So this is what it looks like. It is a lot, and it is a little bit overwhelming, to be honest, but this is what it looks like without God mode. It starts to look a little bit normal. So production looks normal, structure looks normal, security looks normal-ish, I would say. I mean, this stuff doesn't really affect anything early game, so you can't put down, you won't have chem fuel straight away, for example. In fences, you probably won't have plasteel, stuff like that. Medieval is meant to be from the beginning. Floors you can make from anything, but it depends on the material you have. It shouldn't really take much research to put down floors. And then temperature is also pretty close to normal. It's only when you turn on God mode, when you have all the research, that it does look a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, so anyways, this is the Ultra mod pack. I'm going to go back to the main menu now, so I can show you all the mods in detail and stuff like that. But that's what the game looks like. It is very, very modded. So at this point in Rimworld, you are not playing with the you are having a completely different experience. This makes hardcore SK look like it looks like a little collection of mods, because we have so many mods here, and a lot of them changed the game entirely. If I could just open up the mod list. It does take a little while to open up, unfortunately. Alright, cool. So I'm in the mod list now, and we can take a look at everything that the mod entails. So just in general, there are a lot of mods that don't add much, but I just decided to add them in because I enjoy using them. So I'm not going to go through every single mod. If you guys want to, then feel free. But the bigger ones I would love to take a look into. So prepared landing is massive, and it allows you to select a little place to start your colony. It allows you to customize what you want to see, which is a big deal. Achtung is also huge. It allows you to drag your colonists. Whoops. I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. Blueprints is also nice. That actually adds in a tab, but allows you to copy paste them. So I've done videos on both of those, and prepared landing. Actually, all of those. And then the other big one is Allow Tool, which gives you a whole lot of context menus for Rimworld, which is fantastic. And after that, climate control, centralized climate control is really fun to use because it allows you to have one room in the middle of your base, for example, dedicated to cooling the entire base, which is good. Which is really, really awesome. Oh, okay, so I was looking for the Cthulhu mods. So here are the Cthulhu mods. These are a type of, they're basically a mod pack that adds in Cthulhu elements. I will be doing videos on them eventually. In fact, the first one is in the works right now. But all of these mods are just absolutely fantastic, and I definitely recommend going and trying them out. It allows you to start a cult and then worship a god that you want to worship. I've heard that someone's adding in a BaRKy god. I haven't actually seen it, but that would be pretty ridiculous. Next up we have I'm looking for the bigger ones that'll affect the game quite a bit. I mean, all of these affect the game quite a lot, but the big ones that really change how you play. Werewolves. So the Rim of Madness Werewolves, it was released. This is awesome. In fact, it was released with quite a few new things, so now you can get different factions. I think if you use silver weapons, it does more damage, stuff like that. It's massive. Werewolves definitely changed the game. Simple sidearms, they allow you to carry a secondary weapon with you. So say, for example, if your colonist gets melee, they will pull out the sword and hit people with the sword, whack them with the sword. Prison labor is huge. This allows you to make prisoners do work. So for example, you can make prisoners mine if the prison encompasses a mine. Vegetable garden is also big. Just gives you a whole lot of variety on growing and food options and stuff like that. Star Wars, the 3 of these are huge. If you love Star Wars, I recommend trying them out. So it allows you to build your own personal army of stormtroopers, allows you to get Jedi, stuff like that. There's 3 of them, so make sure you get the lightsabers, the Force, and then factions. Although factions is probably the one that you want if you want the ambience, or ambience, if you want the ambience. That's the biggest one. Okay, the next big one is quality of life tweaks packs. I would put this in any game from now on. It gives you a whole lot of, well, it actually does exactly that. It gives you a whole lot of quality of life tweaks. It gives you surgery estimates, which I think is the biggest one. It's definitely the biggest one. But meal equivalency, telling you how much nutrition you need and stuff like that, is also massive. Then we have Rimsinal. Rimsinal and the follow-up packs give you a whole new way to play the game by giving you a whole lot of new weapons, new factions, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Storytellers give you new storytellers, although I don't use them that much, but this one is quite fucking tough to deal with. And then finally, I would say the biggest ones that I have are different races. So I have Epini, I have Zabrak from Star Wars, the Aquium, they're horse people from the Elder Scrolls, I have the Borg, I have dwarfs. I used this in the Lord of the Rings video I did. I have goblins. I have vulpine, which are made by Zen. He makes a lot of these animal ones, which is pretty cool. I have a few other animal ones, but it's pretty cool. I have the rack ones. So these are EPOE patches for them, so that expanded prosthetics and organ engineering can work with them, which is pretty cool. I have the Beastman tribes, which adds in 10 new races, which I will be doing a video on eventually. And then I have the Cthulhu Elder things. So all in all, I have about 17 to 18 races in the game that allow you to pretty much have different types of colonists. And all the races give you different benefits, such as increased movement speed, increased carry weight, stuff like that. But those are the biggest mods that I have. As I said, though, we have close to 300. I think we're at 290 mods, so it's up to you to just kind of take a look at it. I will be doing videos like this in the future. This is a new series that I will be starting, which is themed mod packs that I'll be streaming with. So if you want to see me streaming with this, come take a look at the Twitch link in the description. At the bottom of the description, you can come drop me a follow, and we will be playing with this mod pack for the next week or 2, and then we'll eventually be moving on to Zombieland, is what I think. Medieval Zombieland is something I'd be keen to do next. Anyways, have an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hey you! Thanks so much for making it to the end of my video. I really appreciate it. Editing videos is both my hobby and my passion, and with that in mind, I've decided to open up a Patreon if you'd like to support me besides in the amazing ways that my subscribers already usually do. I've got loads of perks and benefits, including having your own personally custom-made colonist, being one of my default colonists in the mod showcases, special roles on Discord, joining me while I stream, monthly Q&As and podcasts. I've got it all. Come take a look. All support is always appreciated, monetarily or not. If you're a subscriber, then be sure to hit the little bell over here to always be up to date with videos I push out, and head over to the Discord if you ever want to have a deep and meaningful chat with me. And last but not least, I hope you're having an amazing day.